why is it dark is drawn to you? Unless, if the law of attraction is what it say it is, we're all things. Isn't truth earned? It's not just given freely. And I feel like, I've been the one to definitely give out that trust to people freely, okay, without them earning it. And I must tell you, in my years on this planet, it's backfired a lot of times. Welcome. I'm Naija, and happy Talktober. What is Talktober? It is every day showing up for myself in the month of October. So I don't even know what day it is, but every day I've been showing up for myself and putting out a video, and you should commit to yourself too, even if it starts with 30 days of putting you first. Okay? So this Talktober will be about okay, let's do light versus dark, because I had two things in mind, but light versus dark. Okay, so me and God has been in constant conversation about light versus dark, and is it supposed to be balanced? Is light attracted to dark, dark attracted to light? Are we both things? So we're attracting everything. And I thought that was a good conversation to have. I was talking to one of my colleagues the other day about this same situation. I think I was on the bus, and dang, I'm trying to remember in particular what was the situation was about. But anyway, let me just paraphrase the conversation went on. Just bring a quick synopsis. So if you're giving out light and you're good and you're doing all these things that's good and you want to help people and all of these things, and they said the law of attraction is gonna bring to you good, because that's what you're pouring out, good. And it's not that fake kind of good. It's the good that like you feel like you're compelled to do, you have to do, right? Why is it dark is drawn to you? Unless, if the law of attraction is what it say it is, we're all things. Okay, now let's go with the whole hypothesis that we're all things. Right now, if we're all things, then I guess in order for the law of attraction to be true, it's what we focus on. So whatever we focus on, no, because the law of attraction is whatever you are is attracted to you, and you are attracted to it. I guess I have to study more about this law of attraction stuff, and if this is God's law, okay? Because all right, here's what I'm thinking. All right, if we're all things, meaning light and dark, and light and dark is drawn towards us, right? And we have to be drawn towards light and dark too. But I'm guessing that whatever we draw attention to, it is what magnifies. All right, so if we're drawing more attention to the dark, more dark is going to be attracted to us. But at the same time, light is too. But I guess because we're putting emphasis on dark, dark seems to be more overpowering. I'm thinking. I mean, it's just something that I'm just kind of thinking about. Because I've been thinking all my life, like, I've been this good person. I've been drawn to be a good person, not a bad person. Not a person that wants to hurt people. A person that wants to help people. Every day I get up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I got to do another video. Because I committed to showing up for myself for the month of October, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, how can it help someone in some sort of capacity besides myself? I'm not thinking like, well, how can I get over? How can I scam people? Like, how can I use people? I'm thinking, how can I make the most? How can I make the best out of life? That's me. That's what's pouring out of me. That's what's in me. That's what's consuming me. So why is it that dark, not all the time, but I put more of a focus on it? Maybe it's because society and what we grew up in like paying attention to, we put more focus on things that make our emotions move. But love makes our emotions move too. That is the purpose of us having an experience here, because I feel like love is the ultimate, that I know of, movement of energy that propels you to keep going. It propels you to do things. It propels you to a purpose, right? Love. All right? And putting that attention on love still can draw light and dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, because I feel like if we're all things, even the dark wants love too. The dark is feeling neglected and see that the light is love. But see, the dark forgot that it was love. So it's drawn towards something it thinks that it doesn't have. So it tries to take it away instead of becoming what it is already. I'm thinking, I don't know where's that coming from. Maybe that is it. I don't know. Right? So, like I said, I've been having this talk with God every morning. Even more so, I feel like deep conversation. And I'm like, God, if you exist, you got to show me some signs. Yeah. Because right now, I just feel like I'm on E. Like I'm going on E. I need to be filled up. And, but I'm still here, which is a good thing, because I'm not at a point in my life where I'm like, okay, this is the end of my story. You know, I'm at a point in my life where there's a crossroads, where there's like me questioning things, because I'm not going with the status quo anymore. I'm wondering, I'm not just blindly walking, going and saying, okay, this book is the end all be all. This person is the end all be all. This life is the end all be all. Like, what if it's not? And I remember growing up, I questioned that too. I said, what if it is not? What if this is not the book of God? Where is the Garden of Eden? How do you know for sure? Why should I believe you? So these are good questions, I think, that you should ask in anything, because what is your truth? It comes back to, what is your truth? What do you believe? Because you could believe in wrong. You could believe so much in wrong that you can manifest that belief. So if you can manifest a wrong belief, then your whole life you can be living the wrong way. You know? Just like you can have this belief in good. Like, my good could be not good for somebody else. Like, my belief in what's good could not be good for somebody else. And your belief in what's good can not be what's good. And then I think everything we've been ever taught, that I've been ever taught, was from someone else's mouth. So how can that be true if people lie? You know what I'm saying? People lie for their own good. We see it. We experience it. I mean, I think everybody lies in some sort of capacity. You know? And is that a good or bad thing? You know what I'm saying? There's small lies, big lies, good lies, but it's all a lie, right? So, we was having this conversation, me, my husband, and my mom. We was having this conversation of the government and Congress and stuff like that, and knowing the history of what black people has been through. Just for an example, okay, because I'm black, so this is what I have to draw from. They've done black people dirty. Yeah. They've done it. We've seen it. Some people have experienced it. Okay. Why do you believe everything that the government tells you? If in the past they've done us so dirty, like, why do you believe everything? Do you really believe that when they make laws and when they do certain things, it's really for the benefit of the whole? Like, really? I mean, you can. It's your truth to believe or not. But isn't truth earned? It's not just given freely. And I feel like, I've been the one to definitely give out that trust to people freely, okay, without them earning it. And I must tell you, in my years on this planet, it's backfired a lot of times, okay? I feel like truth is definitely earned. It's just not given out freely, and we should stop doing that. But people's identity are connected to things, physical things. laws. Some laws are true because you experience it. You can experience this law. You can experience the law of gravity, so you know it's true, right? But some laws, you're like, you experience it quite different. Everybody might experience the law quite different. Not everybody's following this straight and narrow path. You know what I'm saying? The law is leaning towards, you know, in different directions depending on who you are as a person. If we've seen it, people have experienced it. So what makes things true? What makes it, let's bring it back to what makes it light and what makes it dark. If we are not all things, right? Because I can get on a tangent. I might go totally left with this conversation. So let me just bring it back in, right? So it's a matter of light and dark, okay? Trying to understand life and what it is, right? What we are and what do we come down here to do? What makes life make sense at this time? Our belief in the whole construct, our belief in light and dark. But then we have to be all things, right? We have to be all things because there's all things happening. There's people that are good that we consider dark that are winning. There's people that we consider bad or good that are winning. So good and bad are winning. It's not like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there is a balance of good and bad winning. So then we got to be both things. So if God is who we say God is he rooting for everybody? I guess God would be rooting for everybody. If God is all things and God is everything and everywhere, then I guess God will be rooting for all things. But then it wouldn't make sense in the concepts of you hurting somebody, you like infringing on somebody's free will. Which brings me back, okay, let's get into this free will thing real quick. Now, so we're not gonna get too far off of light and dark, right? I remember I was going through this life path of just trying to understand a lot of things, which I still am. I'm still growing, I'm still moving. I'm not saying my truth is your truth. I'm not saying it's the absolute truth. I don't know, I'm still on this path, right? I met a young woman, younger than me, by the way, very insightful. Something about her resonated with me, okay? And I told her, I asked her, because I think we was having this conversation about life. And I asked her, like, well, why would people come down here to experience such a bad experience? Like rapes and killings and starvations and war and slavery and all these things that we consider bad, okay? Why would they want to come down here to experience that? Why come from an all loving, all pure, all good, all high, all great, all beautiful, 100%, you know, loving place to experience something that's not beautiful? And she said, because the soul wants to experience that. Okay, I don't grasp that concept, okay? I don't grasp that concept. And I just don't. I mean, we all want to learn different things. Like we all might want to learn how to do gymnastics, somebody want to learn how to sing, somebody want to learn how to drive. We all want to learn how to do different things, but to learn what it feels like to kill somebody or what it feels to be killed is just a weird concept to me. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, it's like me looking at fire and saying, okay, I wonder what my hand would look like if I put my hand in it, like, and burnt up. I guess there's people that think like that and want to know, but I don't get, I guess, I just don't have that kind of thinking. Like, I see that's fire. Like, even if I did not know what fire was, right? If I did not know what fire was and I looked at fire, I can feel fire without actually really, well, am I experiencing it because I feel it? I think, yeah, I'm experiencing fire because I feel it. And I don't have to touch it to know that it's hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to touch this fire to know that it's hot. So I don't get why. Because it doesn't make me feel good to hurt people. It doesn't make me feel good to touch this fire unless I'm pure light. And I can't be pure light if dark is attracted to me too. I have to be both things. Or is my focus just on light? Not to say that I'm perfect, because I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. But I'm just trying to figure out this whole light and dark thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, I'm at a point now where I don't want nobody telling me my truth. I want to experience the truth I want to experience. Okay? Meaning, if that's fire right there, you don't need to throw me in for me to know that it's hot and then this is going to burn my skin. Okay? Unless I guess I'm getting to a point of enlightenment, which they say you can walk through fire. I don't know about that. Okay? I don't know. I don't know if I have faith in that. Okay? Because all I know and all I feel is there's heat, and that heat can hurt this temple. Okay? So I guess if I had the belief that the fire cannot hurt this temple, if we are energy, okay, this video is all over the place, okay? All right, if we are energy and spiritual beings, okay? I'm not keep this video long because I know I'm all over the place with this, but I'm just trying to understand light and dark and who we are, right? If we are energy, we've been told we are energy, right? Because our soul ascends to heaven. They say it ascends to heaven. They say that. I don't know for sure. Okay, maybe I was there before, maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I can't remember. Right? If we are energy, and fire is energy, and the grass is energy, and the trees are energy, and light is energy, everything is energy. Everything is moving according to scientists, right? Then I should be able to go through my temple with, through the fire of energy. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to test that theory either, but there's people that want to test the boundaries of light and dark. So we have to be all things, right? And if we're all things, they say Jesus came down to save us from sin. What is sin if we're all things? If we're here to experience stuff and we're not supposedly being judged, God is judging us on the experiences that we're having. I don't know, that's all a little weird to me. Because why would God care about the sins then or now, but then when a mother cries out for help for food and doesn't get it and her baby starves, that's okay? I don't know. I'm not saying, look, these are just questions. Okay, I have not come to a conclusion yet about any of it all. These are just me pondering. Okay, me and God be in conversation. I'm not even sure if I'm talking to a person, a thing, an entity, an energy, a movement, a force, a light, a source. I don't know. I'm not even too sure of what I am as an individual. I just know from what I experience day to day, like, okay, I can't take this, I like this, I do this, I love this. That's what I know. But I'm at a point now when I feel like you can't tell me this and that and this and that, because everything is happening. Okay? Everything that's ever happened is happening. Like, I've seen it. I've seen a lot happen. Okay? I've been on this earth a long time. I've seen a lot happen. So you telling me this and saying that this is God and this is not God doesn't make sense. But like I said, I'm very open-minded. I'm not closed-minded to anything. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm not saying God does not exist. I'm just saying God might have to be all things. I'm just saying God might have to be all things, light and dark. Okay, because it was dark before light, right? It was not like it was light and then God said now it's dark. God said there was light because there was dark. Right? But anyway, I can't get too much into this conversation because I probably lost a lot of y'all. Y'all probably didn't get too far into this video because you're like, nah, what is this light and dark thing you talking about? You're all over the place. But it's just me speaking my truth, trying to figure out life. What is light and dark? I still don't get it.